And that brings us up to, I'm sure he's here, Brian of PhotoFlashDrive.
All right.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we knew we'd get you back.
Yes, all right.
Everybody's talking about all the cool products they've used of yours.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your patience there. Sorry about that. Shutting down does it, I guess. All right. Where do we begin, Kathy?
Okay, yes. I was telling them how I thank you for mailing the people got their gift bags and things like that. So tell me a little bit about who you are and how professional photo managers can use you as part of their business.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity, Kathy. You do such a great job bringing everybody together. First, I would like to thank everybody and so many of you. You know, we have more than 400 photo managers who are registered with us. For those of you who don't know, if you register, and there's a slide somewhere in the room here, if you register as a photo manager, we automatically assign a 15% discount to your account. So if we're not running a sale and you need a product, you always get 15% off. If we are running a sale and there's a better discount, then of course you take advantage of that better discount. And I see a slide was put up. So you'll go to photoflashdrive.com/thephotomanagers, or go on our site and just search photo managers and it brings up the page to register. So there's no cost. It's really easy. And we've got 400 of you registered. So thank you for that. For those of you who aren't familiar with PhotoFlashDrive, we're a print-on-demand company. As our name implies, we started by supporting professional photographers with custom flash drives and packaging to help them deliver their work in beautiful ways. Kathy, I think you and I met at Photo Plus in New York.
Yep.
And we became fast friends. And I thought, wow, yeah, this is a great group of people. I love what you do. I think you're preserving generations of memory. I think you're really doing important work for families and for legacy and all of that. And so we can help you with the final delivery of your package with custom flash drives and SSD and hard drives and packaging and branding. More and more, we're expanding into promotional products, really kind of curating from, if I'm being honest, a lot of the crap that's out there and trying to show you things that your brand will present beautifully on. And we're still trying to stay, if not no minimum, then certainly low minimums. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate setup fees. So everything we do, we say there are no setup fees. We'll just build that into the program. Even full color, we just don't do run charges and setup fees. So a lot of no minimums, a lot of no setup fees, and so on. And then the other area that we help with is gift giving, so that you stay engaged and invested in these valuable client relationships. And as 2023 moves on, you'll see us introducing more promotional products and more gifting products. So that's what we can help with.
All right. So what are do you have anything to display? I want to know, but also three key takeaways you want people to leave with knowing today.
Sure. Yeah. First of all, even though we'll continue to expand in other products, we will not abandon flash drives and storage and delivery. So, and we pride ourselves on innovation that really helps you in your business. And so one of our newest products is, of course, the Crystal Drive has been around for a long time, and we do the engraving in the middle, and it's beautiful. And anyone who receives it understands the value of what's on here. But traditionally, our Crystal Drive has been a Type A connector. So those are for most of the computers out there. But we've actually designed it so it can be both Type A and Type C. So this is what we call our Duo Crystal Drive. And we've got a design patent on this. So at the moment, we're the only people using this kind of technology in this product. So that's really cool. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Type C, you know, I have a MacBook Pro. I don't have a traditional Type A computer on connector on there. So I need the Type C or I need an adapter. We do that in the wood drive as well. So here, the wood drive, we've got type A and type C. And this, of course, is a drive that you can print on the front and the back and those kinds of things. And we got more innovation coming in drives. We've got a standard type C crystal drive as well. So if you happen to know your client uses type C, instead of using the dual, you could use just the type C drive. The other thing I wanted to show you, and this is something we introduced in January, is what we call our mini acrylic box. And I'm hoping that the international attendees received their packages because we included one of these boxes in the package that went to the international clients.
All right.
Yeah. And
I didn't know about that. That's what Brian loves to throw a surprise in.
I do. I love fun and surprises. For everybody else, again, on that slide that was up, there's a link where you can actually make one of your own. And here's why I think these acrylic boxes are nice. First of all, when you hold them in your hand, they're a nice size and they're comfortable. But what's cool is your client is going to put them on a shelf. And sitting on a shelf, that's going to serve as what I call a conversation starter. So when you've done great work for one of your clients and one of their friends says, oh, that's really cute, what is that? Your client is now going to start talking about the work that you did. So word of mouth is great, but you need a conversation starter to drive the word of mouth. Now, what's inside this box is a mini duo drive, and that'll go all the way up to 128 gigabytes. So it's just a teeny little drive like that. Type A on one side, type C on the other side. So all attendees, you can click on the link, give us your name. There's a bit of a survey there because nothing really is for free. You got to give me a little information. And then you'll get a voucher after the show. We'll send the vouchers out next week, and then you can take your own image. My advice is take an image from the project that has the most emotional connection to the family and the project, because then that emotional connection is just going to make them that much happier and, again, drive that conversation. So those are two things I think you need to know. And then the third thing I'd like to share with you, and this is hot off the presses. I'm just off the phone with Western Digital and SanDisk yesterday.
Wow.
We have established a new partnership with Western Digital and SanDisk. Currently, you can buy hard drives on our site by Seagate, and you can buy SSDs from a brand we call NETAC. But we're eliminating those. There will be a sale on those. And we're going to be offering Western Digital and SanDisk hard drives and SSDs exclusively on a customized basis. And my hope is that will be as competitive as the places that you're buying today. Because for reasons I understand, some of you are buying like our zipper cases and putting your logo on it, and then you're buying a hard drive someplace else. And I get budgets and I get value and all of that. But my hope is that you're going to be able to buy all of that one place from us. So stay tuned. That will come out sometime in the June timeframe.
That's exciting. Yeah, I love, Brian, the ideas that you have, and then also, that wowing your customer, and then just using your own logo wear, right? And just to create, like, I noticed you're wearing our T-shirt.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, he's wearing our T-shirt, right? That idea of promoting your business out there with quality products, and the product quality is amazing. And Brian he's very well known by professional photographers, right? I think how many shows do you go to a year?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was exhausted yours was the last one I did, but I loved yours, landing in Florida and staying at the hotel and going downstairs. And yeah, I think we did a dozen shows, but shows, I love them because we get to meet our customers, meet new prospects, learn what's going on in the industry, come up with new ideas. So yeah, they're great. And Kathy, yeah, again, to your point, the promotional products, many of you small businesses, and don't forget that your families and your friends and the people that care about you, they want to see you be successful, and you want them talking about you as well. And you want to make it easy for them to do that. So when you think about drinkware, think about giving drinkware to family and friends who are going to use it in hopes that they'll bring up the subject of what you do. Because I believe what you're doing it's great work, and every family needs it. And it's just a matter of getting the message out. And it's hard for one person to get a message out. So the more people talking to help you, the better, right?
Right. Yeah. And, and then we always talk about wowing your client at the end of the project with something simple. And, these kind of products are great ways to make your client realize, wow, what separates us from from the big, mass scanning box stores or all those different things. It's because, we really do care. And that's a great way.
Yeah, that's right. And I'll touch on it very quickly. Many of you know it, but I've studied it, Surprise and Delight, it's called. Seth Godin is the guy credited with the term. And if you read the definition, surprise and delight is giving your clients something they hadn't expected. And Seth goes on to say, in his view, that's the only reason the business should exist, to surprise and delight its customers. And I believe that, we try to surprise and delight as well. So we do like to enable that as well. And then I remind people, your guest before was talking about catering to high-end clients. Well, remember, rich people hang out with rich people, right? So you want to make some investments in those high-value relationships in hopes that they will give that referral sale and so on. And that isn't about me trying to sell you something. My advice is budget for gift giving, budget a separate line item for promotions and those kinds of things. Because if you don't have the budget, then you're not going to have the ideas. But if you have the budget, you can have the ideas and then you can act on them. Then the last thing I'll say, Kathy, and we do this a lot. I have some engagement with a photo manager in New York. We love your ideas. So tell us what you want and what you need. We can't always act on them, but we do make an effort to try to create the kinds of products and services you need.
Great. Well, thank you. And I know we're looking at the Northeast, maybe New York, doing a field trip to Brian's. It's fun to go see, now that we're out of COVID and stuff. I think this summer we might be getting photo managers that can drive there, come and take a look at what it's got going on there. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
All right. And the slide is up. So I think if you click on the slide, it's going to take you to the photo manager's registration page.
Yep. Yeah. And I think we've been linking it as well. And then I added the special offer has been linked in the chats as well.
Excellent. Okay.
Yep, there it goes.
Yes, we are. We're on the shoreline in Connecticut. So, and there will be gifts and prizes.
Oh boy. So, and if you're from New York, you could take the train up, right? Can't you take the train up to New Haven or to Branford? Probably even we could pick you up. So, all right. Well,
pickups. Yep.
Yeah, we'll do pickup. So thank you, Brian. Really appreciate it. Glad we got you on camera. So.
All right. Great. Thank you, guys.